Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net on Thursday the 12th of February. Thanks again for watching. Now, we can notify you whenever the videos are updated. We'll send you a quick email through. Just send an email, a blank email through to the address that you see on the screen here at the moment, and we'll be only too happy to add you to our list, and then we'll notify you along with many thousands of others when the videos are brought up to date. Don't worry, we don't pest you with a load of rubbish either, and we don't pass your email addresses on to anybody else. A bit of a disparate broadcast for you today because we've got lots of different charts just to show you here, there and everywhere. Loosely linked, I suppose. This is the satellite picture from Sat24 this afternoon, and what it shows is lots of cloud look across most of the country, but notice the areas here and here that are relatively free from cloud. And quite interesting to look at the skew-T diagrams for those areas. Gives a good example actually of what the skew-T diagrams look like in cloud. So the first one we're going to pick out is from down in Bristol, underneath the stratocumulus cloud there, and here's how the diagram looked. The red line is temperature, the blue line is dew point. Alright, yeah, I know this is one for the nerdies amongst you, which of course I am proud to class myself as one as, a weather anorak, certainly. And there we are, look, there's the red line, the blue line coming together. That's stratocumulus cloud. Now compare that to Aberdeen, where we've got the clearer skies, and look at the same level here, and notice how far apart the temperature and the dew point are, and that shows us the clearer skies. So when you're looking at forecast QT diagrams, if you've got access to the forecast QT diagrams, you can get them through Weather Online and places like that. You can actually then predict where the cloud is, what the bases of the clouds are, what the tops of the clouds are, when cloud is going to break, etc. But those are two great examples of what the QT diagrams look like, both in stratocu and in clearer skies as well. I do like it when the weather works like that. As I said, all over the place with the charts today. This is the temperature anomaly so far in February, and notice how cool it's been. Look across the UK, down through much of Western Europe. Temperatures down as low as 4-5 degrees below normal, but just look what happens in the next 7 days. So this is the forecast temperature anomaly, and temperatures coming back up above normal during the next 7 days across much of Central and Western Europe. So complete flip really from what we've seen so far. And those temperatures largely coming back up as the jet stream re-establishes. This is the 500 millibar height chart from this morning. Jets through here, look, and notice this little low here, and also this one here. Those two combining so that by Saturday we've got a cut-off low here across northern parts of France. Plenty of cold air piling into the jet stream here. We've got a split jet, one going up here and another branch of the jet stream coming down through here by Saturday. And then by the end of next Thursday, going to next Friday, the jet really has got itself well established here just to the north of the UK, coming through Scandinavia as well, and settled conditions up there. The remnants basically of our low are now down here across southern parts of Spain. Also another one here looks spinning off the Azores. And you've got to think what happens here is that we've got cool air just pumping in off Canada here, which is strengthening this jet all the time. Warmer air coming up from the tropics. Again, those two combined continue to strengthen that jet stream, and the look of that jet stream really is one that's going to bring about a strong westerly zonal flow through the UK, if not just to the north of the UK. And also something else to notice too is this cold plunge taking place across the east of Europe here, look, and the effect of that as colder air gets in here would normally be to create some sort of cut-off here in the eastern Mediterranean. The thing is, the air going into that isn't that cold because its source, if you look back, is into the Atlantic, so it's not been able to create one of those classic cold pools in the eastern Med. And as you'd expect, given that developing westerly, the NAO in a positive phase, this is the CFS prediction for the NAO, and yeah, it goes forward looking to May, but it's this early period that we're particularly interested in. You notice how it keeps it positive look right the way through into the early to middle stages of March, with the Arctic oscillation bouncing around neutral, yeah, nipping into positive, but then becoming negative for a time. So it means that the zonal winds around the pole are actually fairly strong, just occasionally letting through these colder bites of air, and that's what we're going to see really, I think, through the UK. I mean, next weekend we could well see just a very, very brief hit of cold, mainly across the north and the east. Nothing particularly too serious, but generally with the NAO in its positive phase, the AO in that phase, it's sort of hinting that we're going to be seeing near normal conditions, although it may well become quite windy across Scotland. The westerlies becoming established, that kind of backs itself up as well with the ECM WF32. That was going for this idea of a more mixed end to the month into the early part of March. So I think we've got to start thinking of this westerly zonal flow. And then just finally, just wanted to show you this one. This is from Hoog van den Hul's site, and it's the analogue forecast for Niño 3.4 region, taking us into the summer months. And it's the black line we're interested in here. And just look how that black line is coming down, edging its way downwards, and eventually gets into almost just touching negative there through the early part of next year. So something just interesting to watch there is that El Niño weakens even further, and certainly is way weaker than was predicted. That's a factor that's got to be included in all the forecasts now as that feature weakens. Okay, we'll leave you with that for now. I did tell you it was a bit of a disjointed one, didn't I? But hopefully it's been useful for you. Tomorrow is JMA Day, so we'll take a look ahead in more detail as to what the rest of February and March is promising. And don't forget that you can send an email to us, and we'll notify you when the videos are updated, so no need to keep on checking back in to see if they're up to date. So for now, whatever you're doing, have a great day. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.